Hello, beloved souls. Welcome back to Ascended Consciousness Healing. It's been about a week since I put out that last video, and I just want to say, wow, there's so much energy out there, and I just have so much that I want to share and say about this journey. It's incredible. I have gone through so much transformation. It's incredible. I would love to put out a video here soon, kind of outlining the twin flame journey that I've gone through from the beginning to the end, or not even the end, I guess, because it's never ending. The journey continues, obviously, and it's transcending. But it's just amazing to think when I go back to everything that I've gone through in my life, how I can start to see how each one of those moments and all the things that I've experienced is leading to this moment in time. And it was literally all meant to be and happening the way it is. It's just incredible. And now that I look back, I can't believe it. It's insane. But it's true. It's all happening perfectly, exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Now, I wanted to talk about this message that just came because I feel like people are approaching union, and even for myself, communication has been restored. Now, if you remember that last video that I put out, in there you would see that I came to a state of complete surrender, complete bliss, and a really calm state of mind. And I'm still there. So now, for those of you who are here with me in this state, it's going to be interesting to see how the union begins to occur, because all the twin flame messages out there and coaches, they all talk about how to deal with the situation or deal with supposed separation, even though that's an illusion. There is not really a lot of messages about how the union is once it starts to come into the 3 dimension. So this message here, I channeled this message because what I noticed is that a lot of the messages that are out there are still talking about this pending union when union is already here, right? I mean, you're already in union with yourself, and if the twin soul is you, then you're already in union, right? So when you start to realize that, it does actually start to transpire in the 3rd dimension. But what's interesting is you are self-aligned, but there may still be some turbulences, perhaps, as the union comes from the 5th dimension to the 3rd dimension. So these were the thoughts that were coming into my head. And then I received this message. So I'm going to share this message with you, and then afterwards I have a few words. And I think perhaps maybe tomorrow, or I'm not going to give a timeline because you know what? Every single day so much is happening that I feel like before I send out any new messages, I'm trying to make heads or tails of every single day, because the paradigm shifts that I'm getting daily is incredible. And at some point, because right now we're in a cycle, right? There's waves of people coming into union very soon, and then there will be others coming in later. So I feel like I'm going to have to regroup after this first wave goes through, and then start to put out messages for the next wave to help them out to come in. But right now, I feel like there's not a lot of guidance in terms of how do we move forward from here as many of you are starting to receive communication from your divine masculine. And so it's a lot of us are trying to figure out how this is going to unfold. And how do we stay centered in the unfolding? Because if you're in a state of mind like me, I mean, I'm at the state where I'm so aligned that, you know, I'm not attached to any outcome whatsoever. It's amazing, actually. I can't believe I'm actually in this state of mind, honestly. When I look back to how I was feeling a few months ago. um, so now it's just one of those things where you're trying to figure out, you know, what do we have to, you know, how do we move forward from here? And I think honestly, it's just to stay exactly as you are, right? If you're receiving communication, the feelings that you have gotten yourself into in terms of self-alignment, all you need to do is pretty much stay there, right? That's pretty much it. But here's the message that came. So this is for the divine feminines who are approaching union. And I hope this resonates with you. And if it does, please like and subscribe. Of course, there could also be some divine masculine cross watchers out there. And that's good because, you know, I realize you guys are probably going through, and again, the divine feminine and masculine, they're not male or female, it's just energies. But those energies have gone through a lot as well, and we need to be compassionate about those journeys as well. Because the awakened one, we are intuitively going through what we're going through, but imagine what the divine masculine energy is going through, because they actually are on a more subconscious level. And so they're probably not completely aware of the changes that are occurring, but they know that they're changing, right? And then there is an awareness, like I am noticing with mine. I can see that he has some awareness of this connection and what it is. So, and he's slowly trying to let me know that, right? So it's not like they're blind to the energy, but I can see that they've gone through a lot, especially mine. I can see he's gone through a lot. So we need to be compassionate about each other's journey. Of course, you know, you want them to understand you and you understand them, but guess what? You know, you guys, we're all in union already, right? So telepathically, we know what they've been through, and I think subconsciously, they also know what we've been through. So let's be honest about that, because a lot of us have had a lot of telepathic communication and dreams and discussions in the fifth dimension. So, you know, this is real. This is really happening. And so here's the message that came. And so here's how it goes. Dear beloved, the season of sacred unions approach. As cycles end, new cycles begin. There will be waves of unions for those on the twin flame journey. Many flames have gone through so much along their journey and have waited a long time. Some many years and decades, others maybe a few months. Some have waited lifetimes. As time does not matter, since time is an illusion, what matters is the soul's evolution. This journey is divinely orchestrated to create beings that will ultimately vibrate at a much higher frequency. When united, they will form a third energy that transcends time and space. The power of the third unified energy has the power to heal, shift, and change humanity in the most profound ways. Many of these unions will set in motion for the ability for so much more higher frequency and higher energetically aligned souls to enter the planet, essentially through the children of the flames. As those approaching union in the first wave this year, be mindful of the information out there. In this journey, only you yourself will hold the key and the answers to the way forward, for you would not have been placed on this path of ascension without a true purpose. Trust and believe in the path. Stay calm and still and go within and listen to yourself. This is like the end of a long marathon. You only have 2 or 3 kilometers to go. Keep going and stay in faith and alignment in yourself. The feelings are what will guide you. Stay in the moment, and when you feel a state of bliss or feel a state of love, acknowledge and pay gratitude towards those states. The move you acknowledge those wonderful moments, the more you acknowledge those wonderful moments, the more you'll be able to stay there longer and longer until you are there. The state of full self-alignment will be achieved at that point. Then, that is when union will occur. Because at that point, you are already in union with yourself. And when you're in union with yourself, you attract the union of the other soul that is exactly the same energetic match to you. Then it is time to slowly bring this wonderful union together, because this union has already existed on the 5th dimension. The problem will be that the union must descend from the 5th dimension to the 3rd dimension. Just as a plane slowly descends from the sky, the union will in essence have to descend from the sky into the 3rd dimension in the same way, very slowly and very leveled. Slow and steady, with mindfulness. The divine masculine is the physical pilot, and the divine feminine is the navigator. As the awakened ones, which is the divine feminine, operate on the 5th dimension, so too the divine masculines also will be awakened, but in a different way. They will guide on the 3rd dimension, and the feminine will guide on the 5th dimension. Together, but slowly. But once together, the most wonderful and beautiful energy is created. The power of these unions are at hand. For those listening to this message, seeking information, know that you are divinely protected. Please go within. All the answers you seek are inside you. Quiet the mind, be still, be calm. Step into nature and allow the presence of Source all around you fill you with love and joy. You are almost there, and the universe sends you love, all the strength, and support at this time. So, beloved souls, that is the message for today. I hope you liked it. If it resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Also, there is more information in the information below this video. Please read that. I will put some links for the previous videos, or you can go on my channel and click on the playlist. Also, there is a PayPal link there in case you would like to make a donation. You can send me an email if you would like to get in contact with me. Please give me a thumbs up as well. This is a new channel, so the more thumbs up I get, it's easier for these videos to get distributed a bit better. And if you have any comments, please send the comments below. I love to read those comments and respond to them. So looking forward to seeing you guys very soon. I have more messages coming about being present at the moment, and I have the guided meditation coming soon, And as well, I'll probably be posting a longer video kind of describing the journey I've been going through, but I might just break it down into smaller segments and kind of label them as the beginning and middle and end, or, I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that, but I think I'm going to break the journey down a little bit so that it's going to help the next wave of unions or the people coming into the journey this year have some guidance along the way. So looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.